Blackfish Entertainment and Chief Big Music proudly presents to you a night rock island.
Stop at the mobile, hit me a bottle, go hop in the shower. I gotta go meet with this damsel in distress in the hour. She said to meet her down at the Elks on 7th and 5th. Fell through that piece with hella swagger, hot to death in this bitch. I said, what's up, little lady? Let's go down to Jimmy's and spell. She said, oh well, I guess we could, and plus she wanna see real. Went down for a minute, started to feel it, then all of a sudden,
back, people. I'm your host, Full 420. And today we're doing another reaction video. Of course, you want to see the video, you want to see me. That's why my face is not being shown right now, or probably not. No time in this video. All right, so we have. I'm doing a reaction for somebody who subscriber. I mean, not subscriber, but YouTube YouTube platform special guest here. You know what I'm saying? And this is one of my favorite people here on YouTube. I've been subscribed to him for like almost 7 years now. His name is Dark Matter 2525. Dark Matter 2525, and he does these videos about atheism, about the quintessential, what is right, what is wrong, how God is the biggest hypocrite, and all this other good stuff. Or bring some those Aesop fable, you know what I'm saying, stories and stuff like that. And like I said, he's my favorite. I'm not an atheist or anything like that, but I love the way he puts things though. It's like you just gotta see the video, man. It's the shit though. And shout out to Dark Matter 2525 for making this video. I'm gonna tag him in my at the bottom of my YouTube video, so and in my descriptions. So let's get this started. This title, The Greater Insult. Oh man, when I first seen this one, woo! Man, I'm like, bro, this is one of the best videos he ever made, though. I mean, all his videos good, but this one is like one of my favorite ones right here, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, dude. Oh, well, and like I said, this dude's one of my favorite YouTube creators, though. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, dude, you gotta listen. I mean, don't put your feelings in it. Just listen to what he's saying and what he's not saying, because a lot of what he's not saying is actually makes sense to you, though. You know what I mean? So, but also pay attention to what he's saying too, though. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna stop talking right now. So let's get this party started. Oh, dang it. Dark Matter 2525.
So can you hear me there?
What's going on? Dang it. Hold on. Okay, slow.
On the phone next to our office, that was so nice.
See, I love the graphics though, you know what I'm saying? The graphics is the shit though. I like the intricacy of like the picture and all the show and everything. Like that looks like an actual planet though, you know. So like have a big huge ass powerful telescope and just look and say, oh shit, look at the planet right there. See, I love this man's graphics and shit. It's the shit. Look at this shit. This is tight.
Marcus, open your eyes. Where am I? You are about 27,000 light years from Earth in the Sagittarius constellation on the outskirts of globular cluster NGC 6440. discovered by human beings 232 years ago. Turn around for a moment and look up. There's single-celled life in the oceans of that planet up there. Life there will eventually become multicellular and terrestrial. Like on Earth, over 99% of the species there will go extinct before one finally makes it to where we are standing right now, on their moon. If I didn't want it that way, then I would not have made it that way. Like a precious metal or jewel, for something to have value, it must be finite. Nothing unlimited is precious.
Man, see, like shit, like he just said right there, it's beautiful, man. It's like it's just so it's beautiful, man. He's right though. Nothing infinite is on it's just infinite, you know what I'm saying? Everything has to be finite in order to know the true value of it though, like human beings, animals, shit like that.
Including life. Sabrina, open your eyes.
What's happening?
Look at the horizon. You are about to see the sunrise of a red hypergiant. And even though we're far from it, the scorched desert world you're standing upon is 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Nothing lives here. Yet there are countless such places strewn about the universe like little motes of dust. Though this entire world is but a mote of dust, so too is that red hypergiant when compared to the galaxy it calls home. And though that red hypergiant is but a mote of dust, so too is that entire galaxy when compared to the cloud of galaxies in this tiny corner of the universe. I did not author such massive scale and variety for one type of people to think one type of way. Samuel, open your eyes. I brought you to this place at random. We're in a galaxy far from the Milky Way. You did not know this place existed until you saw it. Space travels faster than the light that passes through it. As galaxies move farther apart, their light will eventually cease to reach each other. Thus, future civilizations, born long after Earth has disintegrated, will know nothing of other galaxies. They'll know a universe of darkness. But you, an organism born billions of years in their past, totally shrouded by time, have seen the beauty of a universe they will never know. I am the Lord your God. Throughout your lives, I have watched your actions, heard your words, felt your emotions. Sabrina, you were raised as a Muslim and have been a devout follower of Islam throughout your entire life. Please, rise. Marcus, you are a Christian, and though you weren't always steadfast, your faith grew as you got older, and when you died, you were firm in your belief. Please, rise. Samuel, you were an atheist, who was never convinced of my existence, from the moment you first heard about me right up until your death. Why have I gathered you three, of all people, here together after your deaths? You see, I was thinking of building a bar right over there, and I wanted to see what would happen when a Muslim, a Christian, and an atheist walked into it. Yeah, who wants to trade places with the atheist?
Yeah, you know, that's a question. Who wants to trade bases? Who wants to trade spaces with the idiots, with the atheists? I don't know. With a Christian, with a Muslim, well, somebody who's outside the Abrahamic religions, who would really take their place to see what really will happen.
You heard me. Look, your lives come with consequences, and you will be judged. But just this once, let us see if you're willing to trade places with this non-believer. Just step forward and raise your hand. Any takers? I see. Very well. Samuel, I like you. Be at peace.
Very interesting. So he let the atheists go to heaven, but y'all two standing here. I wonder why. Maybe it's because it's not what you believe on earth. It's what do you really know beyond the earth, beyond your life, beyond the universe, beyond everything? What do you really know? And what can you prove? You see, they say Thomas from the Bible was the doubt. He always get a bad rap. He's the doubter. Me personally. I think Thomas was one of the realest motherfuckers in the Bible, though. For real, he's like, no, I don't believe it till I see it. You ain't gonna try to tell me this, that, and this, that, and the other, and you have no fucking proof. All you got is your word that his say bullshit. Nah, I ain't believing shit till I see it. And then I just saw Jesus, his master. You know what I'm saying, with the holes in his hand, the holes in his feet, the little uh wound on the side. And he would touch. He's like, okay, I believe he does exist right now. I believe he is real right now. You see what I'm saying? See, yeah, Thomas was one of the realest motherfuckers in the Bible, though. I would, man, I would die on that. I would die on that square, though, for real. You cannot tell me that's like one of the realest motherfuckers in the whole goddamn Bible. One of the realest. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I ain't believing shit. What you tell me, I gotta find out for my damn self. Goddamn right. And this man on earth was never convinced of his was never really convinced about how God did it. Is this how God is not love? And then as soon as he died, I was like, you know what? I fucks with you. Go in peace, my son. Boop, going to heaven. But yeah, these two motherfuckers right here, he was a devout Christian, devout Muslim, devout hooga booga, whatever the fuck. That don't mean shit.
You two, on the other hand, oh boy, do I have some words for you two. Get up! That's your first problem. You think I want you kneeling before me? What's worse, that you think I'm a monster, or that you don't realize you think I'm a monster? Why would I want people worshiping me? Is that what you would want out of your lives? Do you prefer equal, loving relationships? Or for people to grovel before you with fear and reverence? Because let me tell you, that gets old really fast.
You know what? If God really could, come out and work and as they are, whatever, And this conversation, I guarantee you, Hattie's motherfucker was calling him a sinner because he's telling you straight up, look, I don't want to forever ass kiss her. I don't want motherfuckers to growl with me. I don't want motherfuckers to, be scared to speak their mind and shit. Mother, I create the very mind that you want to speak. To speak that shit. Though. I already know what you're thinking. I just want you to say it. Just say it. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna be I'm not gonna be punishing you. I'm not gonna be sending you to hell. And by the way, hell's a prison. Hell's a prison of your own doing. Yeah, see, motherfuckers don't really understand that yet. This so-called hell, people talk about the so-called hell, like motherfuckers trying to curse you just like that, just like that. I'm not getting no more motherfucker named Andrew Caldwell. You know what I'm saying? He talking about always trying to condemn people to hell. Like, dude, first of all, you're not smart enough to realize that hell is of your own doing. That's number one. Number two, this God you say you believe in, your life does not reflect upon that, though. You know what I'm saying? So, what the fuck are you talking about? And motherfuckers like, dude, let me tell you something, dude. Yo, Christianity, yo, Islam, yo, Catholicism, any religion that you have really doesn't mean shit to the very person, the very God or the very deity that you believe in. Because the fact of the matter is, like, say, if this Jehovah Jireh, Jehovah DC, whoever existed, and you tell this guy saying, "Well, I've been a devout Christian for years, and I believe you." He's gonna look at you like you stupid, like, bro. So basically, you're believing me based upon somebody else's gathering called a religion. That says more about yourself than it is to any so-called demon, devil, whatever you want to call it, that I would create. So shit, if anything, like the why you keep calling, and God was like, look, why you keep calling my son, why you keep calling my children the devil? Like they didn't really do shit. You all we was just a fucking argument. Shit.
Every dictator who foolishly desired such power ended up being some of the loneliest people to ever live. Christians, Muslims, there's billions of you now. Billions! And you have so much fear. God-fearing is an actual phrase now, and it's supposed to be a good thing.
I never knew how the fuck fear is a good thing though. Like that's like saying I fear my parents. I fear driving a car. I fear shooting a gun. I fear eating dinner. I fear to go into a grocery store. I fear to do anything I want to do just based upon somebody else's ideology. Like, bro, if you believe in a God or whatever, that's if you believe in a God, that's not something you should be fearing because just like the hell is based upon your own doing, the very God you believe in is really you, just a better or worse version of yourself. And you basically talking to yourself, but you projecting outside though. Why you think when you pray, you close your eyes and you're on your knees. So basically, and when the voices do sound a little familiar, almost sound like they're your voices, but the side, it sounds like it sounds like somebody else's voice, but really your own is disguised. Though, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, that fear. Do you fear God? No. Why would I? Why would I fear any deity? Why would I fear something that created me? If that's the case, though, you know what I'm saying? Why would I fear that? That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my life. You gotta fear God. No, the fuck I don't. Shit, I feel. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a what you call a so-called narcissist or anything like that. But I feel like I do. If 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 this guy really did exist and this guy really did, create everything on this earth and universe and all that good shit, though, you know what I'm saying? Why would I fear that? Why would I fear and do whatever punishment I get if there was a if any punishment I get outside this life, then is obviously then I deserved it though. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna beg. I'm not gonna beg and plead and please don't do this to me. And to be honest with you, what you do on this earth has no bearing on anything you do beyond this earth, though. You know what I'm saying? The very energy that you get from beyond this more multiple mortal mortal plan has shit to do with your spirit because you're just controlling something that you're doing shit that you could control. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, and people are like, man, the devil's getting you, dude. The devil has better things to do than go to one motherfucker and be like, well, you gonna rob a bank today? I'm gonna put myself in your body. I'm gonna send one of my demons to make you rob a bank today, dude. If they are who you say they are, there's better things to do than rob a fucking bank or some shit they have no concept of. These so-called spiritual demons, devils, angels, whatever the fuck you want to call it, has no concept of this green ass paper that we got on Earth. No concept whatsoever. So I don't know how the fuck you talking about. Well, that's devil money. The devil doesn't need money. Remember, the devil, the so-called devil, he's still one of God's children too. And he's still a spirit and he's still an angel. That never changed. Sorry. Yeah, that never changed. So why would the so-called devil need money? He could just snap his fingers and money just appears literally out of thin air. Because guess what? The money that you talk about is made from the same energy that they came from. Like, yeah, they don't need money. You know what I'm saying? No demon. I never seen no motherfucking demon in this world with, you know what I'm saying, struggling for money and shit. Like, all you just snap your fingers and boom, money's right there. And same thing, because like I said, energy is energy. No matter there's 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 a top energy, there's a bottom energy, but it's still energy nevertheless, though. So yeah, that's some bullshit.
Is that what you think I want? Fear? Sabrina? Marcus? Both of you actually believed that I send people to hell to be tortured. Tortured! Sabrina, why would you worship someone who tortures people?
God damn, that's a damn good question. Why would you find somebody who tortures people? That's some bullshit. Like, dude, there's a reason why people quit their jobs right now because them toxic ass supervisors and CEOs and job you know, owners and shit like that. So what the fuck? Like, what the fuck? Man, y'all some bullshit, dude. Why I want to follow a motherfucker like that? Like, dude, if you could do that to other people, what makes you think I don't think, dude, if you could do that to other people, what would I think what you could do to me though? How would I know you would not do me like that though if I didn't follow your so-called rules and shit? Like, what the fuck, man? Like, for real. Why I would never follow a motherfucker like that. Shit. The fuck?
What choice did I have?
You can choose to have integrity, and you can hope that your creator also has integrity. And if I am an enlightened being, and why wouldn't I be, then should I not also have integrity? Or you can trust those who claim to speak for me. It seems you have done the latter. Marcus, why would you worship someone who tortures people?
I just trusted that you would know what's just. God is good. God is love.
Love? Since when does love have anything to do with inflicting agony for eternity? You refused to take Sam's place because Sam was an atheist. You believed Sam would go to hell, didn't you? And you trusted that sending Sam to hell would be justice. Sam merely didn't know that I exist. Should I feel insulted because of that?
Dude. See, motherfuckers, see, this is why I don't follow religion under no circumstances. Because the fact of the matter is, motherfuckers make God seem like a fucking make God seem like a fucking narcissistic, sociopathic motherfucker, though. You know what I'm saying? Like he needs internal ass kisses. He need motherfucker to bow down and scrape and all this other weird shit y'all doing, man. Like he don't need none of that bullshit. Just if you believe that he exists, just say, hey man, let me holler at you for a moment, dog. You know what I'm going through, because you can see it though, through my own eyes, though, you know what I'm saying? I'm going through some bullshit right now. I'm going through the fact of the matter is, even though I got a job, starting this shit like that, but I'm still struggling, I'm still paying my bills, I'm still this, that, and the other, because I don't have the so-called money. After money, this little earthly thing that we use to exchange for goods and services, you know what I'm saying? And I don't have none of that to, you know what I'm saying? I don't have none of that to, maintain and shit like that. I got motherfuckers coming after me. I got to ask for help, motherfuckers, which I'm very grateful, but man, it's hard as hell to, you know what I'm saying? You don't want always helping people though. But shit, man, it's kind of fucked up that the person who always help people, so for everything they need, needs help too, though, you know what I'm saying? And I'm a little too, shit like that, though, you know what I'm saying? Like, so let me holler at you, man. I'm not gonna ask you, I'm not gonna beg you, I'm not begging for you, anything. I'm just saying that I'm just venting right now because it's some bullshit. I don't know how the fuck I got to this, you know, this, thing in my life, man. It's like, dude, life is not going right for me these days. I know sometimes struggle is a thing, and you know what I'm saying, loss is a necessity, but man, I'm sick of this shit, man. I'm sick of being broke. I'm sick of this. I'm sick of that. I'm sick of this other, though, you know what I'm saying? So please, man, I mean the wisdom, get wisdom of your own sayings and shit like that. Help me, help you, help me, though, you know what I'm saying? Tell me what the road I need to get on to get right for all days, every day, though. You know what I'm saying? See, shit like that. That's all you gotta do. Shit like that. That's all you gotta do. Ain't no, oh Lord, blessed the creator. No, just holler at him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you had a conversation. Holler at your deity, man. Holler at him though, or her, or they, or whoever, though. You know what I'm saying? There's more than one deity out there, just to be real, because there's infinite universes around this motherfucker. So shit, each deity is controlled. Each deity or deities controls that one part of the one of the infinite universes out there. So you'll hear infinite voices, infinite whispers, infinite everything in order to get yourself right, though, you know what I'm saying? And you just filter what noise that you filter what you want to hear, and filter out the noise, though, you know what I'm saying? So that's what you gotta do. All this you gotta fear God, and God was saying hell. No, God is just hell. Like I say, hell is based on your own doing, not based on anybody else, on your own doing. Whatever guilt you feel, whatever things you felt before you left this moment, even a minute before you left the fucking earth, that would determine heaven and hell, though. You know what I'm saying? So let's be real about that shit. You know what I mean?
Should that offend me?
I don't know.
Sam didn't know either of you exist either. Do you feel insulted by that?
No.
Yet not only did both of you believe in me, but both of you thought I was a monster who sends people to be tortured forever and desires the eternal worship of everyone else. I find that incredibly insulting. You offend me. Why would I want to be around someone like you?
Because we know better now.
Damn. If see with that she just said right there, you could just like, yo, yeah, why the fuck would I want to be somebody with you? Why would I be around somebody like you? A motherfucker who can't even give me a straight conversation or the fear of I'm going to get angry for you for what's in your thoughts, in your heart and shit like that. Like, I already know what's there, motherfucker. I already know what's there. The fuck are you talking about? I already know what you're thinking. I know what's in your heart. I know what you're feeling. I know everything about you because guess what we did? We, not just me, but there's a we with the we is the feminine version of me. We created you. We know what's on your thoughts. We know what you're looking at. We know what you're feeling though. And you fear because you fearing us because you don't want us to be angry at you. Man, seriously, I would have disowned you right then and there, dude. Seriously, man, you, man, you mother, man. Seriously though, man, mm-mm. I'm glad I'm not a deity though that you have to praise and worship because I will have no followers. You know what I'm saying? Because all you motherfuckers are stupid. Well, not all of it. I'll take that back. Not all motherfuckers are stupid. I mean, if you need a beginning of the path, then that's one thing. But if you 20, 30 years based upon somebody else's ideology, bro, you know what I'm saying? Read that shit for yourself. Feel that shit for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Don't go off what other people say though. You know what I'm saying? You can listen to their advice and shit like that, but when it comes to you and the deities and relationship, do that shit yourself, dude. Because that's like me being married, but yeah, I'm gonna let somebody else run my relationship. Like that whole shit don't make sense.
Do you?
Yes. How are we supposed to know? Everyone around us believed these things. They were written thousands of years ago. Our churches, our friends, our families, our whole society believe these things.
Samuel didn't. Even though he was alienated for it, he still didn't believe it. Throughout his life, he was the one who was called offensive and called out of line for not conforming, sort of like Jesus was. Yet it was the believers who offended me this whole time. It was the believers who nailed Jesus to the cross.
Boom, and there it is. It showed the fuck was. The believers made the non-believers hung this Jesus on a motherfucking wood. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I read the story plenty of times, and yeah, that's a bullshit right there. These so-called believers of the most so-called most high said, hang that motherfucker on the cross, or hang that motherfucker on the wood. You know what I'm saying? And the crucifixion was a Roman punishment. So basically, what you did was you took the fact that you want to have the person killed out of your hands and put it in your master's hands, and your master with his subjects did your dirty work. Yeah, so the believers killed your savior. The believers the one who, you know, said, told you you're offending me because you don't believe in what I believe in. The believers did that shit. Not one time I ever see, you know, somebody as an atheist or whoever go and protest like, they protest like, dude, why you telling us we have to say it? We ain't have to say that shit. Stop that. Or, you know what I'm saying, like that shit. But I remember one time when me and a friend of mine was at the library, the city library, right? And I was showing them something on the internet like that. What the fuck is this? So I was like, you know, showing them some music, websites like, I remember when 3 6 Mafia had their own website with all their underground with their underground like their underground songs and shit like that. And I was having to listen to one of them, and he was like, "Oh shit, that shit tight." I was like, "Yeah, dude, these people from Memphis, and I've been listening to them since '94. It was '97 at the time, though. You know what I'm saying?" And his mother was there. You know what I'm saying? His mother came in. He was listening to music, and she was like, and I didn't realize that she was one of those. She was one of those overly saved, overly overly Christian, right? I didn't know that shit. So I'm like, what the I was like, okay. So I was like, all right. So was listening to music. She walked up. He said, hey man, this is my turn, my mother. I was like, hey, how you doing, man? And you know what I'm saying? I was like, shit, I'll see you tomorrow, bro. And then she was like, well, what's that you listening to? She asked me, we asked her, what are you listening to? I was like, oh, it's this group called 3 6 Mafia that you know, so I was just, you know, haven't listened to because I've been listening to them since 1994 though, you know. And she was like, what's 3 6 Mafia? You mean 3666 Mafia? I'm like, I guess, you know what I'm saying? She's like, you should be listening to that. See, when Jesus said that, oh shit. I was like, oh no, here they come. I was like, ah shit. And I'm sitting there looking at it like, you're telling me something I don't know. Like, if you only knew what I grew up with, I'm like, bro, I've been having spiritual I've been around spiritual people all my life, so you're not telling me anything I already don't know. And I already had the Bible broke down to me when I was 5 years old. So you really not telling me anything I don't know, but I like this group and I like to listen to it. I don't give a fuck about what they do when you know, back, you know, their closed doors, but I like this music because it sounds good to me though. You know what I'm saying? And I get what they were saying though. You know what I'm saying? They weren't devil worshippers. I mean, I wish people stop. You know, yeah, they weren't devil worshippers. They just knew that good and evil existed and God and devil existed. But little do we realize the devil is actually, of course, we all know the devil's God's son. So everything the devil says has came from his father, though. So come on now, who's real? And then if you read Isaiah 45, 5 through 7, it actually tells you who really was the correct, creator of good and evil. Hmm. And by the way, hint, the devil is not in that verse.
You think those holy books weren't written by people just like you? They ate, drank, and slept just
Yep.
like you.
Yep.
They had their ideas about what I'm like, and they projected themselves onto me, using me to justify their preferences just like you. They used me to claim that their opinions were objective truths.
Oh shit! God damn! And the church says, God damn, God damn, God damn. Whoa, that was some good shit right there. Yes, yes, that was some good shit. Boy, he said that shit. He said, Monica, say it slowly, Monica. Say it loudly, Monica. Say it slowly, Monica. Telling you, boy, that was the good shit right there. He is absolutely right. Based upon somebody else's opinion, somebody else's thought process in a fucking bug, and you actually believe that they were fucking holy. You actually believe that these motherfuckers actually, you know, doing you something that will actually help you to guide you to for you to be, you know, like what the fuck, you know. Now, let me know. I'm not an atheist. I do believe in deities and shit like that. But however, what I don't believe is the fact of the matter is a human being will tell another motherfucking human being you ain't doing this and that and the other. And you got to read this, that, and the other, though. You know what I'm saying? Yes, there are books that are good as hell. There are books that will help you, just like the 40 Laws of Power, The Art of Seduction, The Art of War. Hell, I even read Mein Kampf 5 times, well, 6 times. Well, 6 times. Well, I guess you call it 7 times with an audio or the audiobook. But you know what I'm saying? I read the book that many times. The fact of the matter is I like to see what the other side of what you call evil, what you call, like shit. I would love to see if like you gotta look at the other side of the spectrum though, you know what I'm saying? You had your suffering Jews or whatever, but then you had your Hitler, you had your Stalin, you had your this, that, and the other. And I always want to hear the both sides. So I already hear one side all my life and shit like that. I want to hear the other side. I want to hear what was really going on because history is written by the winners. So everybody talking about Hitler this, Hitler that, Hitler this, Hitler that. I want to hear both sides. And I have to tell you though, when he wrote Mein Kampf, My Fight in German, he did have some revolutionary ideas though that I kind of agree with, but he kind of went around the. I mean, there's no such thing as a bloodless revolution, though. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. It happened to happen. Let's move on, people. Remember that. Let's move on. It happened to happen. We can't go back and change it. We can't. There's nothing we can do about it. So we talked about it long enough. Sounds familiar? But I'm just saying though, like that's why I can never go off the. I mean, I put it like this: the Bible is not. It's actually a pretty good book to read, though. You know, so I ain't gonna sit here in front, though. You know what I'm saying? It is a good book to read, but at the end of the day, it's just that a book, just like Harry Potter, just like all the books I just named. Everything else is just a book. The words on is cool, but the book is just a book. Which, by the way, if the Bible, the Quran, the Book of Dead and all that was, supposed to guide you in life, guide you to the path of the righteous universe, then why are we paying for it? Something that meaningful should not be purchased. It should be free. You want to save everybody? Give them a free Bible. You want to save everybody? Give them a free Quran. You want to save everybody? Give them a free Book of the Dead. Give them the promise. Give them the uh the sea the sea the dead sea scrolls. You know what I'm saying? Give them all that. Give them everything they need. Because some of the matters, if it was so righteous, it was so, to get you back to the righteous path, it shouldn't be purchased. It should be free.
That their beliefs were knowledge. They didn't know where they ended and I began. You worshipped the god of the imaginations of ancient people.
You praying to the god of somebody else's ideology of ancient people who really didn't know shit about shit. And people still doing it right to this day, the so-called modern days. You still following a god of somebody else's imagination, though. You know how fucked up that is? You know how fucked up that is? You praying to a god of somebody else's standard, somebody else's ideology, somebody else's think of how you supposed to live your life, how you supposed to do this, how you supposed to do that, how you supposed to do this, how you supposed to do that, though. You know how fucked up that is, though? Like, damn. Shit, man. You don't know where your God begins and where your prayers end, though. You know what I'm saying? And then if you want to really, motherfuckers really talking about narcissist, man, that word keeps, bouncing around and people like, you're a narcissist, you're a narcissist, you're a narcissist. Do you now realize something? If this so-called guy was really truly a narcissistic asshole, wouldn't you think that we think that we think he'll just be for himself and we even but he only create human beings unless to sit there and praise and worship. And the motherfucker, let me tell you something, man. For just like the atheist and Christian, the atheist and the Muslim, the black man, the white man, the Asian man, whatever, dude. None of you motherfuckers are none of you motherfuckers. You just another human being, dude. And then at the end of the day, the only difference between the atheist, the Christian, the Muslim, whatever, are funeral plans. Just like I said in my last video, funeral plans. That's the only difference. Other than that, shit, I never seen. Let me tell you something, dude. None of this shit's forever though. So I never see. I haven't seen 3,000 now, 1,000-year-old human being walking around this motherfucking live and shit, living at living for over 3,000 years. I don't see a motherfucker. I mean, unless it's vampires, I don't know anything about, or there's some Highlander shit I don't know about. Then no, I don't see none of you motherfuckers. All you motherfuckers gotta go, including myself. So shit, I'm just a human being just like everybody else too. Shit. And at the end of the day, the difference between me and everybody else is funeral plans. I'm gonna get married. I'm gonna get cremated. I'm gonna get, thrown in the river and one of this and that. Yeah, what I'm saying, what's gonna happen? I don't know. I don't know. Once I leave this body, I don't give a shit what y'all do to it, though. You know what I'm saying? The fuck?
Who, not unlike the people of your time, used their ideas of God to spread their influence politically, culturally, and morally. You fell for it. Sabrina, you fell for it. Samuel did not.
And that one made Symphony a little smarter than these motherfuckers. You fell for the okie doke. And then what's crazy, you fell for the okie doke, then you find out, oops, too late now. You should listen to that bullshit in the first place. See, I'm not a Christian, not a Muslim, I don't follow any kind of religion there is. None at all.
I can actually talk to Sam without all that baggage in the way. I can have a relationship with Sam. I can be on equal footing with Sam. What am I supposed to do with you two?
Show us the truth.
Teach the truth to offensive cowards? Have you not been irreparably damaged?
No.
We're not afraid of you.
Huh. There you go.
Good. Now,
There
we're
you go.
getting somewhere.
All right, and that's pretty much it for the story. I try to stretch it out as far as I could, but what can you do, huh? Nah, but yeah, that Dark Matter 25. He got that he be doing that knowledge and like, yo, make you think. Shit, we kind of similar in that aspect. Like I said, I'm not an atheist or anything like that, but I do agree with at least, I don't know, about 70% of what they say though. It depends who the person is though. But yeah, like, dude, you don't really need to believe in a religion to believe the fact of the matter is like, okay, like this pipe I'm using, you know what I'm saying? I use my pipe for my cannabis. Okay. I'm using my pipe and I'm putting cannabis in it to consume it. You know what I'm saying? It's just energy, energy and energy and energy and energy and energy. So yeah, I do believe in a deity because that deity that I believe in, the deity that I believe in, everybody should believe in, that everybody believes in, is based upon you. It's based upon your ideologies, shit like that. So to say you don't believe in a God is like saying you don't believe in yourself. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you something. You have the delusion, like when people say, "Well, can you do this?" No, that's a delusion. Nobody has ever done it. I never seen life come out of nothing, though. You know what I'm saying? There is no such thing as nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, there's no such thing as nothing. There's always something. So in order to say, well, life came out of nothing, that's bullshit because even the universe didn't come out of nothing. It was something that was there. If there wasn't anything there, then how the fuck did the universe was even brought upon? And it wasn't created. It was just another. It was another chain of infinite universes that are out there, man. That's all it is. That's all it was. That's all it will be. All right, people. All right, peoples, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'd like to give a shout out to B Castillo, Don the Kanamon Hard, First Lady of the West Coast, and First Lady of the West Coast, and the Traveling Vegans Cannabis website, and to Skunk, and to she said she writes a lot of I can't even keep up with them all. So I thank you, and I'll see you later. Poof. Oh, dang it. I just have to.